The West Virginia chapter's president stated that the West Virginia NAACP contends that West Virginia State Attorney General Patrick Morrissey's actions by joining the lawsuit in trying to overturn the presidential election was intended to disenfranchise the black votes in the states of Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Monongalia County Delegate Danielle Walker expressed support for that resolution. Delegate Walker said instead of working to protect the rights of West Virginians and serve our citizens, Attorney General Patrick Morrissey is using his office to support racist and un-American efforts to disenfranchise voters who did not vote for his party's candidate. Joining us now on Talk of the Town is 51st District and Monongalia County Delegate Danielle Walker. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning, everyone. How are you?
Hanging in there, Danielle. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Well, why are you backing this resolution? And I believe there's going to be a resolution introduced into the House tomorrow as well. But why are you backing it?
I'm backing the resolution because it would be a disrespect and a dishonor for those who have fought the civil rights movement and the right for black people to vote. I'm backing this resolution because the 15th Amendment is real. And it wasn't until 1965 that black people actually had that opportunity to vote. I'm backing this resolution because black people didn't become a whole person until the 14th Amendment. See, all men are created equal didn't account to us until the 14th Amendment. And then it was a great honor to have the 15th Amendment so we can actually use our voices at the ballot box. In the year where we lost the late, great John Lewis, we have our West Virginia Attorney General in the middle of a pandemic signing on to a lawsuit that went nowhere. It did not put West Virginians first at all. It was in other states and not even in this one. When I get the calls, the emails, and the knocks on my door that people are being evicted, there's some housing issues. People need help right now with recovery and addiction. Attorney General Morrissey, I need you to do your job. And since you don't want to do your job for the people of West Virginia, I will put in work to investigate you and your office. The time is right now. Mountaineers, you are worthy. You matter. This is why I am signing on and supporting the resolution from the NAACP.
Talking to Delegate Danielle Walker, do you believe the Attorney General's office did something illegal in signing on to this lawsuit?
Well, we'll see when that investigation comes about, now won't we? Let's see if my colleagues in the House will support that resolution.
When going through the process, because honestly, I wonder for myself and for listeners how much we really know about a process like this. What does it look like? So now a resolution has been drafted. Where does it go from here? Explain to us how this works.
So I am also a member of NAACP. During our winter meeting, there was a resolution that was voted upon in regards to Attorney General Patrick Morrissey. A few legislators were contacted to see if we would support this. Some of us released statements, and I'm sure others will be in support. So now, when we go back, probably in February, a resolution will be entered to have an investigation of this office. With this resolution, you can get up to 100 signatures. That resolution will then go to a committee and be voted upon. Well, we have to make sure that it at least hits the agenda. We have to make sure that it's not stopped in rules. So we will need the people of West Virginia to make sure that you keep your eyes on this. Our taxpayer dollars, precious dollars, that each and every working person has contributed to this. We have people that's being evicted right now. We have utilities that are being shut off right now. This is the most disrespectful thing our Attorney General could have done.
Attorneys General, they latch on to lawsuits all the time. Some go nowhere, some go places, some are for political posturing, all the above. Why does this one, in your opinion, rise to the level of impeachment?
It is a disenfranchise to Black voters in those states. It is not supporting the oath that he took to respect the Constitution. It seems like many times when elected officials get into office and they speak about the Constitution, they think that it stops at the first 10 amendments. And if you feel it stops at 1 through 10, you have no disregard. You have no respect. You don't see me as a person of color. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe he didn't take it as that viewpoint.
Well, Danielle,
we are here.
Danielle, yes. Why is race such a big factor in this particular instance?
When you look at the voters in those states, and you look as to why those things were questioned, what is the thing that nobody wants to talk about, but it is the biggest component of every application that you sign? Whether it's an application for a car, housing, anything, race is always a question, even when you go to the doctor's office. So therefore, it is a racial issue. It is a disenfranchised issue to the BIPOC community. It is an issue. It goes, when we look at racial justice, it goes beyond just the color of someone's skin or their ethnicity. It's their social class. It may be their gender or their gender identity. There's other things that intersects with race.
Do you believe the Attorney General did this?
The Attorney General do many things, but this.
Do you believe he deliberately did this because these, to disenfranchise minority voters?
Well, we'll see when the investigation happens. I'm not going to speak for him.
Do you believe there will be an investigation?
But I understand. I feel a different way about this. There's a winner and there's a loser. And sometimes you need to accept the loss.
Monongalia County Delegate Danielle Walker. Danielle, I appreciate you coming on a little bit short notice this morning. Thank you very much.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you, Danielle.
Delegate